This DJ's so funky, man.
Activate.
This is the RDDC podcast.
You are now tuning in to Lex and RDDC broadcast station, serving up on the double doses for us all.
Welcome, everyone, to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host, Lex, coming to you straight from the heart, where the talk is real and the vibe is always live. Because here, serving a slice of everyday life is what RDDC is all about. For any questions, show requests, or feedback, as always, you can reach us at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com and realdoubledosechannel@yandex.com. The .blogspot.com is for insights, meditational guides, tips, visualization guides. You can see it at the end of the page with all the links of the blog. You can also check out our feature sponsors of GimmeAllThat.com, where their links are in the description of where you are listening to, probably via SoundCloud if you're on iTunes, Stitchin', TuneIn Radio. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Stitcher Radio, TuneIn, one of the two. You get the point. You can always check us out there, and we're reaching much more channels along with our soon to roll out YouTube channel, which we hope you'll also come along on the journey over there and have some live giveaways and some just cool more interaction between all of us. Thank you for your support and your emails and your questions that are coming. I have a wonderful co-host that is in the effect of getting ready right now, and some wonderful guests lined up. One of my friends calling over from Eurasia, and also one of our good friends that is going to come on as a Capricorn. So we'll see what we get into that. You can also send your inquiries or private questions or comments over to Real Double Dose Channel at yandex.com. That's Real Double Dose Channel at yandex.com. We got so much flavor coming for you. I don't even know how to maintain it inside of myself, but it's exciting to know that your growth and your journey is moving forward, and I'm proud and I'm happy. 1 equals 1 million. If one person takes away what has to be said or applies it to their life in the meaningful ways that it's meant to be, then that's a mission accomplished. A really good mission, because those 1 million who are affected from the one will also infect one. And the ripple goes on, and pretty soon we'll reach 100 billion or whatever, 6 billion. I don't know. I'm a little screwed right now, but let's go. This is a beautiful January still, and we're going to be sliding over into the month of love very soon. And it's amazing already how we're into 2018 and we're this far. But the hashtag quote, you want to know the drum roll, what we're going to talk about is full attention. That is the topic of the show. Now, this has been trying to come out for a little while now. Okay, have a whole lineup of things I want to come out with, and I do apologize for the scheduling. I know that it's, I started looking into that, and I'm like, well, you guys can get notifications of when the show comes out, but you kind of have to check back and forth. I want you to know, and know, unless a huge emergency comes by, take a commitment to know when the scheduling is coming out. And once my new co-host, which is going to surprise you, comes on with me, he'll be hopefully, see, I already gave a hint, it's a he. He'll be hopefully coming on at least once a week with us, and we'll just have to make that day for it, and then you'll have me for the other day, and then guests in between. So we'll have that schedule put out for you guys on the blog itself, and as well I'll be announcing it as we go. So much stuff to upload you on and tell you about within the first minutes of this segment without getting tongue-tied. So please forgive me. All my love to you. Thank you for your support and your awesome listening skills. You're amazing. We're giving away giveaways. Yes, that's right. 2018 giveaways. And we're trying to have a phenomenal summer package for a wonderful giveaway vacation. That's right. I said giveaway vacation. And the only thing you have to do is just shout out loud to how much things have changed your life by listening in. You could just write a segment on the, come on the show and record with us. Or you could also have just a blog post about it and a link to who you are and how wonderful it is. So without further ado, let me get in before we reach the 20-minute mark. But this is full attention. Hashtag full attention. What has our full attention? I've been thinking about this in the guidelines of life, and I've been digging deep inside, and it kind of vexes me sometimes because I have to talk about things that are also needed to be applied to the other part of my life. But what has our full attention? Hashtag what does? Because at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, it's all about what has our main focus, where energy goes, where what you focus on basically is where your energy goes. And I wonder about that. Do we chop up our times to 20 times in a day where our energy and our focus is on those 20 different things repetitively in nature? Every day we do one of the same. We're going to do at least 5 of the 20 things that we did the day before. But how differently are we doing them? Are we giving ourselves the full attention that's necessary to go into these things that we love or we desire? Now, I can't really call it motivational, inspirational, a guideline to self-adhesiveness, to verses of scriptures or whatever it might be. But I can say it's a guideline to life. If we adhere to those things and give our love and devotion to those things we love the most, then I believe that we will be further ahead in whatever category or mission that we are all separately on as a whole together that is going to link up because we're all connected. So if a person says, well, I don't care if I have to work, I'm going to be fully committed to going home when my kid's sick. Somebody will say, well, yeah, that's your kid. He's sick. If a person says, I don't care what it is, I'm going to go to the grocery store in the middle of a blizzard because I want food in my fridge. Well, there's already food in your fridge. Yeah, but I want this particular food. You're committed to having it. And it's just like the segment I had before. What was it? Are you involved or committed? And that's the whole thing. Are we involved and committed comes into our full attention. What has our full attention completely? Now, I'm not talking about food and showers and responding back to a text message here and there, unless you're a text message addict or a YouTube addict or whatever it might be. And I mean that to the point where you can sit down and watch 17 hours of videos a day and then say you don't know where your time is. That's what I mean over. Now, if you're learning something from it and applying it to your life somehow by doing these things and is actually benefiting you as well as others, then hey, kudos to you. But what I'm saying is, what has your full attention when it comes down to your spirituality, your mentality, your emotional, your whole guidelines and principles of life, your body? Me, lately, I've been on this chocolate craze. Okay. Yeah, you can say, oh, we all love chocolate. Some people are allergic to it. Some people can only stand a little bit. But me, see, I'm the type of person where I've had like cookies and cream, Hershey's, different stuff. I've tried. It took me a long time to actually like chocolate ice cream, and I don't know why. It was just something with my taste buds. I don't know what it was. Like, I used to be a Snickers fiend when I was a teenager. Snickers, had to have a Snickers bar at least a couple times a week. And then it stopped. And for a while, I could not even handle being around the essence of chocolate. It was pretty delicious. I wanted to eat it, but something inside of me just wouldn't let me go there. And for this past 2 weeks, I've been on this. You can say whatever you want. It's not pregnancy. I'm just saying it was chocolate this, chocolate that, chocolate this, chocolate that. I want chocolate muffins. I want chocolate that. I mean, it was insane. Okay. And I'm still getting off of it a little bit, but I'm like, man, that's kind of weird. I have never had a chocolate freak out like that before. But it had my full attention. I mean, it didn't matter if I needed to pay $40 $50 something for new tabs for my car. I was going to get chocolate no matter what. That's how bad it was. A craving, right? A craving took over that much power. I look at the business ventures that I want to get into, and sometimes it's my energy completely depleted because it's so split between so many things and so many elements and aspects of people and journeys of life and my own personal circles as well. But what has our full attention? I mean, what really does? Think about it. Like, does your business have your full attention? Are you really putting forward that 100%, or are you looking like you're doing 100%, but in all reality and actual reality, you're only really giving about 40 to 50, because that's where I was. And I'm still, sometimes you need to take a step back and think about things. Sometimes you need to take a step back and breathe and be like, okay, what am I doing? And that's why I feel like I'm in the clarity line right now. But really, what has our full attention? If it's going to be about a relationship, make it worth that full attention, because every moment we're counted out. The moment that we start breathing life in this world, we're counting our steps down to death. That's the truth. I mean, it's the truth. It's beautiful. You know, you can live 20 years and have the best journey of a lifetime when you pass out of this life. Or you can live 115 years and wonder, hey, what happened to my lifetime? And still carry out this journey in life. It's what you do in the time that we have, and we all know this. Time is the only commodity, the only treasure, and most valuable, precious thing that can never be given to another unless you are the infinite source of all. You will never be able to be giving your time back. People can make up for the time that was lost, but they'll never make up for that time that is lost. That's just the truth. So what has our full attention? This is for me, for you, for all of us. What has us so wrapped up in it that we can distract ourselves from the things of most importance? Or are we wrapped up enough of the things of most importance for us not to be distracted? This is things, and these are things that we all have to look at, no matter where we are perceiving them at. Life is but a dream. And at the same time, with that dream, we have to make sure we go forward and move as good as we can within the time frame that we're allotted. For a while, I got really sad when all this stuff came out about Illuminati this and this is going on years back. And I was thinking, well, these people have control of the whole world and the New World Order. I can't really fight against it from where I'm at, so screw it, you know. But that was a bad attitude to have, because no matter who thinks they have life by the cojones, no matter who thinks they rule with a thumb or not, like the gentleman said when he was in Auschwitz, the Holocaust going on, what kept him alive was knowing that no one could control his thoughts. No one could be into the concepts of his mind. They could not destroy the kingdom of his mind. That's where the kingdom is, because whatever you feed off of and whatever you're giving out is exactly what you're being made of. That's as simple as that. If something's going to have our full attention, it needs to be given that full attention for what is rightfully placed. But make sure you know what your full attention is on. If it's on something not fruitful and beneficial, if it's not moving you closer into the places you want to be, even small actions or small mind trinkles, yeah, you're going to have to really reevaluate that. Does it even have half of your attention coming in? Is it worth that? Or why does it have your full attention? Why isn't your attention more separated into the things that do desire and need your full attention? All I know is that for myself, all of us, a lot of people I'm speaking on behalf of, we don't give enough time into the things that need that full focal point. We don't give enough love and energy and dedication to those things. We say, well, we tried it, I figured it out. Like, now I have a habit. Now here's my take. I'll have a habit of looking at something I'm really interested in, right? Really interested in. I get kind of geeky minded sometimes. New software, new tech, new discoveries, new this. And I spent 2 weeks with this thing on my tab on the computer, like looking at it 1 inch here. And then the next day looking at it here, then taking it all in and then saying, oh, well, let me think about it, then having to redo it. But they say that's a female's mind, where we have to go back to the same website or same place and check out all the details in the small print, and then we still take 7 times to figure it out. My issue with that is, for most of the time, 8 times out of 10, I never move on it. 9 times out of 10, it's too late for me to move on it. So I've wasted not even only that time contemplating over 2 weeks about it, knowing that life happens and gets in the way, but I don't even implement anything that I've learned about it whatsoever, or why I wanted to obtain it at that price or that value or that goal. And sometimes it's information overload with so many things I'm trying to cram into one, that I'm neglecting every single thing that I'm piling up, thinking I'm getting more done because I'm piling them up, and actually I'm spacing myself so thin. I'm only giving so much attention to it that it basically fails before it can begin. We're a work in progress, but right now, okay, even though we just passed over to 12 in the morning, to 2018, we have the aspects and the fruit of it to move forward and where we are. Okay, a whole new year, if you want to look at it that way. I say a whole new perception, a whole new emotion, a whole new lifeline, a whole new mental, a whole new development of what we're going to be. I don't want to look back at, like I said, in the previous ones before, when we hit the new year, I don't want to say, well, I'll do it in 2019 and 2020. What I refused, okay, what I didn't do, what I didn't give my full attention to in the years previous to this, 2016, 2015, 2017, 2018. I don't want to have any more years piled up of things I should have done and could have done and would have done if I would have allowed myself to. So it's hard for me to say, well, I'm going to work on one thing at a time, because I feel like that one thing might happen 6 months. And then I have 20 other things piled up that might fall behind. But it's ultimately up to us, myself, we as a whole, to say, if we don't give ourselves this full attention with these things that we have right there in front of us, we cannot expect those things to blossom into the fullness of the fruition that we're seeing them in. I can't imagine to see something fully completed when I'm only giving half of what is needed and a necessity for that thing to be in full bloom. Just like you can't, give someone, oh, well, here's a piece of potato. You're just missing your vegetables and your chicken. Well, I'm still hungry. Well, why? Because you didn't give me the full plate. You can't expect someone to say, well, here's a fork. There's a piece of strawberry from your strawberry cheesecake. The cake's over here, okay, the pie or whatever, and you just have the topping. Well, I still want more. Well, why? Because you are missing the cake. Either way, you're missing all parts. You can't say I want to be in a relationship, but yet you're only giving yourself, well, hey, I'll text you once a day and I'll call you once every other day. And we need to make this work so we can get married one day and have a better future. Or I'll come visit you once a week and give you half of my time while I'm text messaging or getting back to my emails. But hopefully this is a full journey between us. It's not. You're not even giving half of that. And that shows a lot about our own character. If we can't give our full attention to one thing, then it is crazy. It is unkindly to think that we should be able to say we demand full attention for ourselves. How can we give ourselves the full attention when we won't even allow those things of importance, or what we say is important, to get the full attention of those things? Attitude reflects leadership, and leadership reflects attitude. I told that to the love of my life, and I'll say it over and over to myself. What you give is what you get. It might not be in the full measures of what you've given, but you will get it back. It's as simple as that. So shall you sow, so shall you reap. It is the truth. It has nothing to do with the evil karma. It has to do with the mindsets of, if you've given enough good, sometimes we can't see it right away. We're all like, okay, well, somebody else has got $10 million for just twiddling their thumbs. Oh, somebody else has got a chance to have someone give them $500 walking down the street. Oh, somebody else has got this and that. And I think we just count so many times of ourselves out. We feel like we're giving so much of ourselves. And if we really step back and look at it, we're not giving enough. We're not focusing enough. We're not having that enough. Even if it's the full attention on focusing on taking a nice bubble bath and reading a book and easing your mind. Full attention to playing with your kids for the whole day and just taking them out just for a walk in the park with some ice cream. A full attention to spending time with your grandparents or your mom and cooking in the kitchen and just having a nice day with your phone on silent and just, checking it here and there and just relaxing. A full attention to getting to your business and do whatever you have to do for your business and doing the best of what you need to do with no other distractions in there, or executing every single 5 projects in front of your face, giving them each their own full attention. No matter how you look or what you say, everything requires your full attention in order to give you exactly what you're promised out of those things that have your full attention. We need to be more deserving of what we ask for, what we say, and what we pray for, and what we think. It's all about how much growth we're willing to give ourselves, and as well as give to others. Because if we can't be the fullness of who we are, then we can, it is absurd to even think about being the fullness of someone else. You can't give half of yourself and expect the whole to show up. And so that's what I wanted to say. Full attention, hashtag. I don't want to make this too long. It was a good segment to get you going and to hear and to just really marinate on it. And no matter what it is, whether it's minuscule or huge in your book and your mind, do you need to give your full attention to it, or focus your full attention on something else that will be into fullness of the fullness you're dedicating to it? So I know that makes sense. If you have to replay it again, that is just something I'm always looking at myself. Let's see how far. Let's hold each other accountable. If you want to send an email in, you want to write a comment on the blog, or you want to go ahead and just send it to Anthony or Sheila, any one of us, me, go ahead and do that and let us know what you want to be held accountable for, and we will call you out on it. And you can call us out too. A YouTube series is supposed to be coming out. All of these things, all the scheduling is supposed to be coming out. I want to hold myself accountable to getting back to you in a timely manner and giving it to you and keeping that schedule on no matter what, right? Even if I was in the hospital sick, if I couldn't talk, just keeping a schedule, keeping a posting, keeping something on there. The fullness of who we are. Hashtag full attention. What's got yours? Okay? What's got your full attention, ladies and gentlemen? Little ones and older ones and taller ones and smaller ones. What has our full attention? Is it deserving of it, or do we need to move it on and put our full attention on what is calling unto us? So, without further ado, again, you can reach us at realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com for anything almost under the sun. We're getting there. Recipes, tips, meditational guides, again, links to everything you want to check out. Our sponsors have some cool items that are on there, just featured, and just wonderful stuff that is a part of all of us. A slice of everyday life. If you want to leave any, questions, show requests, or feature something that you want to say, reach us at realdoubledosechannel@yandex.com. realdoubledosechannel@yandex.com. This has been amazing, wonderful, exciting, because we're on here with the family. We're on here with you. Hashtag full attention. What's got yours? We'll be back. We love you, and we'll hear from you soon.